welcome or welcome back to my channel. I've been seeing these types of videos go around, usually with makeup that people regret buying, but I'm going to be doing a skincare products I regret buying because I'm super into skincare products right now, so I figured that that would be more up my lane because I'm not really like a makeup beauty guru. Even though I went kind of off on my makeup today, a little fiery look. So I'm going to be telling you guys the skincare products I regret buying. Let me do a little disclaimer first though. If any of the products I mention in this video are your
ride or dies, like they changed your skin for the better, like it's a miracle product for you,
that's great. Like, keep using the product. However,
it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Keep it up though.
Everyone's skin is different. What works for my skin may not work for your skin. What works for your skin may not work for my skin. So just don't get your feelings hurt. But if it does get hurt, then it's not my problem. Anywho, but before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to hit 10K by the end of this year, and it looks like it's gonna happen very soon. Also, my socials will be linked down below. My art Instagram and my main... Let's try that again. My socials will be linked down below, my art Instagram and my main Instagram. And that's all I have to say, so let's get right into this video. Let's start with this one first. This is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution with pH 3.6. I've had this for a while and I'm only at the halfway point. So this product lasts you a long time, but I just wasn't seeing any difference with my skin. Like, I just wasn't seeing any improvements. I prefer the lactic acid over this one. I did see a TikTok saying that this is actually really good to use on your armpits because the pH in this product helps to balance out the pH in your armpits. I've been trying this on my armpits. I haven't tried it that long to really be able to have like a solid opinion, but I will keep you guys updated on that. Okay, the Ordinary product is the Caffeine Solution 5% plus Egcg. This is supposed to help reduce the appearance of eye contour and puffiness on the eyes. When I was first using it, I really thought I was seeing an improvement, but really after a while, it wasn't doing anything. I really think eye products are kind of useless and are kind of a gimmick, but that's just my opinion. I don't even use it anymore. I should probably use it up, but like I don't know. The Ordinary product is the Organic Cold Pressed Rosehip Seed Oil. Let me tell you, I really do love this product. It's really great for fading away hyperpigmentations and stuff. However, I don't know if I got a bad product, but no matter how hard I try, it won't close properly. So I feel like the product itself has already... See, it'll just re-pop up back like that. No matter how hard I try to twist it, it won't go down straight and secure down properly. So I feel like the oil itself has probably already gone bad because it hasn't been closed properly for months since I got it because it just won't close. So that's why I regret buying this, because I can't freaking close it. And there's been multiple times when this has knocked over in my drawer and spilt because the cap is not secured on properly, and it won't secure on properly no matter how hard I try to twist it. So this product is just frustrating to me. And then the Ordinary product I regret buying is the hyaluronic acid. This product, I feel like it's unnecessary. If you look at most moisturizers and serums, you'll see some form of hyaluronic acid in it. So to have this pure hyaluronic acid with B5 in it is excessive and unnecessary. Okay, so now on to some Glow Recipe. I really wanted to love these two products just because the packaging is so adorable. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask, and this is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Sleeping Mask. So these, you're supposed to apply them at night as your last step in your routine just to help to lock in the moisture in your skin while you go to sleep. Like, I feel like when I use the avocado one, it kind of, like, I wake up with my skin feeling kind of dry. And then with the watermelon one, it just makes my skin feel really slippery and sticky, and it's not a good feeling. Don't see a point in either of these products, and these products aren't cheap. Like, they're pretty freaking expensive. Next product I regret buying is the Glam Rukiya, English. The Glam Glow Berry Glow Probiotic Recovery Mask. This is supposed to be like a moisturizing wash-off mask. It smells really fragrant. Like, it has a very artificial fake berry smell to it. So I know for sure there's some unnecessary fragrances in here, and I'm trying to really avoid fragrance in my skincare products because fragrance can irritate your skin. Whenever I wear this mask and I put it on my face tingles. It makes your skin feel kind of numb. So that's why I don't really like it, and I'm really paranoid to use it. Next product I regret buying is the Petit Fe. Okay, Rukiya, collect yourself. Black, pearl, and gold hydrogel eye patches. These are super cute black eye patches with... Oh, frick, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. Can you see that? Do you see the gold? So pretty. However... it smells like pure perfume, I swear, and I don't feel safe putting this on my face, let alone around my eyes, because your eyes are super sensitive. For this to be heavily fragranced and to then put it on my eyes, and they expect you to, after you remove the gel patch, to massage the serum into your eye. No thank you. That sounds like an irritation waiting to happen, and I'm just not here for it. It looks cute though, and I really wanted to love them, but I can't get over that smell. So we're finally on the last crappy product I regret buying, and I think this product should be pretty obvious why I regret buying it. I think we all know why makeup wipes are something that no one should ever be buying. It's really bad for your skin. When you're using that wipe, dragging it side to side, up and down on your skin, you're creating wrinkles on your face. And also, I think this product contains fragrance in it, so you're also irritating your skin. And then when you toss these makeup wipes in the garbage, not down the toilet, because some people think it's okay to flush your makeup wipes, you're weird, and I'm judging you. Yeah, so you're just causing to the waste on this planet. So can you just use micellar water or cleansing balms, cleansing oils, just not makeup wipes? Okay, so those are all the products that I regret buying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My socials are once again linked down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!